Namaskar, Jai Bharat. So I am Vibha and welcome to my channel. Now this channel is an initiative to discuss and share some of the great insights that I come across through various books, magazines, articles, blogs. And so just to keep the knowledge that I have gained or the insights that I got from these things to myself, I thought why not to share with all of you. So this is just a small initiative and I hope you people appreciate it. So today I'll be sharing some of the insights that I have gained from the book Atomic Habits. This book is going on great rounds these days and it is written by James Clear. It's a very nice book and it's quite not that big also. So it's easily readable. Even the fonts are quite of good size, as you can notice. So fast forward, we will catch what are the things that has been mentioned in this book, The Atomic Habits. Now, as the name suggests, Atomic Habits, it deals with the habits that are very minute, very small. Even it goes sometimes unnoticed, but still they are a part of us. And the writer herein tries to emphasize that somewhere the accumulation of these small habits only makes a character, and that is why the key to gain something great, to change something big in your life, it is very important, and it is the actual technique to go and deal with the minute habits, the small things that we keep on repeatedly doing unconsciously. So that's why the name Atomic Habits. Now what he says is that small habits make a big difference. Now this is what that we discussed right now, that if you want to get that big great change, so you will have to go for changing your small habits. Now how to do that and what are the benefits? What are the benefits? Actually we already know what are the benefits, but the main focus is how to go on. So number one is the small habits make a big difference, that we are all that focusing on. Number two, positive compounding. Now what is positive compounding? If you are doing something very small, suppose for example you start drinking 1 glass of water daily and you keep on drinking that 1 glass of daily, like on Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday, then Friday. So though in a whole day, like in 24 hours, you are simply going and drinking 1 glass of water, but for a long run that is going to give you great gains. So the compounding effect is there. So that has been highlighted. Number three, breakthrough are often result of many previous small efforts. Now what we see, suppose this is a very famous example, that there is a tree and an axe and you are cutting the tree with an axe. So what happens is that the final bolt with which we cut the tree, with which the tree gets down, we think that that was the final bolt, that was when the magic happened, but it is actually the result of all the cumulative attempts that we have made earlier. So all the time that we are giving the hits, maybe small or a bit of larger, but even every that single attempt of the axe on the tree matters, and that final blow is just the final outcome, but actually it holds in itself all the small blows that were made earlier. So every positive effort that you make counts, no matter you gain the result or not, but keep on making that small positive improvement in you. And the most important key here is repetition. So you have to keep on doing it. Number three we have discussed. Number four is forget about goals and focus on systems. Now this is a very nice thing that I found in this book. So he says that forget on goals. Now there are many theories that have been given in appreciation of this fact. So whenever you are focusing on a particular goal, once the goal is achieved, after that you become self-complacent and you do not have this feel of doing it again. And also when you fix a goal and then you try to do something, you get a bit of stressed. So it is better to focus on system rather than on goals. So do not focus on goals, just try to have a good system in your life and everything will come to you. Now there's a beautiful saying here that he says that even winners and losers have same goal. So the winning party and the losing party, they both have the same goal. But what is that differentiates the two? Obviously that you have figured out. The system that the winners follow and the system that the losers follow, maybe there is some key to it. So we will have to think of changing our system rather than focusing only on goals. Number 6, focus on what you want rather than, sorry, this is focus on who you want to be rather than what you want to be. Now here in actually the writer is trying to emphasize on your identity. Now how does identity comes into picture? Suppose I say that I want to get up early in the morning. Now this can be my goal. So rather than making a goal that I want to get up early in the morning, if I start thinking in the way, I am a early riser. So when this comes deep into my mind that I am an early riser, so automatically all the things that I need to do for becoming an early riser, I will gain all those things, I will do those things unconsciously. Suppose maybe I'll start sleeping early the previous night, or maybe I'll start putting alarms, or maybe after the alarm rings I'm not going to just snooze it, but in fact I will surely get up. So these are the things that will come naturally to me if I start thinking like I am an early riser rather than thinking I want to get up early. So that's why he says that you should focus on your identity. Great. Now number 7, that we have discussed, decide the type of person you want to be. Number 8 is prove it to yourself with small wins, and your belief about yourself shall change. Now suppose you get up one day early, or you get up 2 days early consecutively, so you can reward yourself, try to celebrate that thing, so that you get self motivated to or you can tell your family or friends or your relatives or any of your close friend that I am doing such good things, or I am into this now that I have become an early riser. So automatically the sense of appreciation or the reaction that you will receive will be obviously positive. So it is okay and it is good to reward yourself. Do not think that after a span of like 1 month or 2 months, then you are going to say I'm an early riser and trying to reward that thing. That will be too far. So start with these small wins and small rewards. Number 9, if you develop good habits, automatically you get relaxed, for your system is working good. Now this is a very beautiful thing that he has highlighted. So he says that if your system is working good, so every time you do not have to think on that was my goal or I have to do this, because that is in the flow. It has come automatically in your life. So you get stress free, and slowly and subtly this is sure that you will reap too many benefits out of this technique without stress. That is the main thing. So now how you should start. Having said that, first of all you should do is make a scorecard, habit scorecard. Now what is a habit scorecard? On a plain piece of paper, just write from morning till night what are the activities that you are doing, or if it is too much, then from morning till afternoon what are the activities that you are doing, and then you can write like plus or minus. If it is a good habit, plus; if it is a bad habit, minus. So by doing this activity, you will be able to understand what are the things that I am doing unconsciously and should not be doing those things. So your next target, I must not say, your next attempt should be to remove those habits which are negative, which are not adding value to your life, rather consuming more time. And also you can add some habits that you want to do, like running or jogging or doing yoga. So you can also add those habits. So this habit scorecard is like a mirror to you, and it tells you what exactly or how exactly you are living your life. Okay, now after making habit scorecard, now we come to the implementation part. So he has told us about the 4 laws that he says: first, second, third, fourth. Now first law is that he says is make it obvious. What to make obvious? The habit. So make your habit obvious. Now how to make your habit obvious is, suppose you want to drink water and you want to get that thing into your habit. So you can do like this: I will do this at this time, or I will do this after this. So this goes like, I will drink water after either you don't put alarms, that is very annoying. I will drink water after I go to the kitchen. So for the ladies out there, it is like, I will drink water every time I go to the kitchen. I will drink water if you are working from home. I will drink water after I take a pause from the laptop. So I will do this after this. So that after this, anyways you are doing, now your mind is tuned that after this I have to do this. So that first thing comes into your habit and automatically it will come. So every time I get up, I will I will get out of the bed. I will not snooze my alarm. So every time I wake my eyes up, I will get out of the bed. So that is the continuity that you can do. Also you can add, I will do this at the time of this. So suppose you are going and meeting people, and this is for introvert people. So every time I meet a new friend, I will say hello. Or every time I meet a new relative or uncle or auntie, I will say hello. So this is like also breaking the barriers and a very marginal improvement, but that will add positively to your personality. Second point is change your environment. This is a very fundamental thing, but we generally do not do. Change your environment is like, suppose I need to have a healthy food habit environment, healthy food habit. So for that, I must have a healthy food habit environment. That is, I must have drinking water near to me. I must have maybe chanas near to me. Okay, that futanas. Or I may have apples or bananas placed near my desk, rather than having chips packets or some junk food. So it is a normal tendency to approach for the things which are nearer to us, because we all are lazy enough. So if you create your environment, suppose you are into writing, so you can have good quotations, books, and these type of things available at your desk, so that anytime you get up or anytime you are passing through the room, your eyes fall upon that. So this is the thing, that you have to create an environment friendly towards your habit, so that it is easy for you to gain this habit. Okay, so good things are made visible, bad things are made invisible. Next is dopamine effect. I love this part. Now dopamine is the hormone and which gets secreted from our body, and dopamine effect is like, for example, I have this craving to watch a movie on Netflix. So automatically I'll be very happy and excited. Now that I have not seen the movie, but still I already had the dopamine effect, that rise in my hormones of happiness and excitement. So this is called dopamine effect. So before you are doing that thing, actually you are gaining that excitement. So any habit that you try to build, so whenever you are thinking of that habit, that excitement must come, that dopamine effect should come, that dopamine must rise. Okay, so that brings us to the second law: make it attractive. So any habit that you want to add to your lifestyle, you must make it attractive. Now, how to make it attractive? So suppose you want to start with yoga. So if you are simply getting up early and going on a mat and then doing yoga, maybe you do not feel that attractive. So you can play some good music, soulful musics, or you can post picture of yours if you are like insta friendly sort of character, or you can discuss some things with your close friends. So you have to make it attractive. So if you make it attractive, automatically your dopamine will rise and you will be tilted to do that habit. Also, you can do it like this. Suppose I'm interested in watching a movie. So I will say, after I watch a movie, so you can say like this, after I watch a movie, I will drink 1 glass of water. Or you can say that after I go to shopping, I will go for half a kilometer running. So you see that you are making your habit attractive, you are adding reward to it. So you can add temptations because they are all dopamine driven. Whenever you add temptation and make it attractive, automatically your brain is like excited to do that thing, and actually you are fooling your brain in a way, but that has to be done. Okay, so surround yourself with people who help in building a habit. Obviously, habits look attractive when with positive feelings. Now this brings us to law number 3: make it easy. If your habit is very easy to start with, so you won't find that early pain in learning a new thing. Okay, so most effective form of learning is practice and not planning. Do not plan a lot. Simply make a small plan, as if like at 5 o'clock I'll go running, or maybe at 9:30 I'll go to bed, and just practice it. Do not make grand plans of it, just simple practice it. If you keep on practicing it, so automatically it will come into your life. The more you repeat it, the sooner it gets automatically, and after some time you will notice that it gets automatically you will come to bed at 9:30. Okay, now this brings us to 2-minute rule. Now what is a 2-minute rule? Suppose you have this um, suppose you want to start running. So how you will go for that? Now this is very easy. To put on your shoes, all you have to do, it's like 2 minutes, just put on your shoes. So this is very easy. Next is walk 10 minutes. This is easy. Now walking 10 minutes is like fun. You can just simply walk 10 minutes. If I say to walk 10,000 steps, that is a bit moderate. If I ask you to run 5,000, it's hard. And if I ask you to run marathon, it's very hard. But you see, from where did we start? We start from that 2 minute that was just wearing your shoes. So whenever you want to come into that frame of acquiring a new habit, start with the smallest part. So if you want to go walking or running daily, tune your mind. All you have to do is just wear my shoes. So in the morning you get up and that is in your mind, I have to wear my shoes. When you wear your shoes, automatically the brain tells you that, come on, let us go and have a walk of 10 minutes. So we are again fooling our brain, but that's okay, because the brain is here to serve us. So here what you have to do is, you have to fool your brain that, okay, I just have to wear my shoes, or okay, I just have to go to the kitchen. Once you go to the kitchen, it is like every time I go to the kitchen, I'll have to drink 1 glass of water. So these are the things you can do. When you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do, obviously. And automate your habits, like using technology, that is putting alarms or putting reminders. Actually, I do not prefer, but maybe having some good quotations to motivate you, or discussions. Okay, so now the fourth and the final law: make it satisfying. Now any habit that you do, if it is not satisfying, if it is not bringing a bit of satisfaction, so it is most guaranteed that you are not going to continue that habit. So what is immediately rewarded has chances of getting repeated, however small the reward may be. Suppose you are using a soap. That is the example that has been given. So this is somewhere in Pakistan. So people were not using soap and they were falling sick. Actually, it was not like that. People were falling sick. So this company, I don't remember the name. So the people, they came and then they said that we will distribute soap to everyone. Now the soap fragrance was quite good and the people loved the effect, the softness and the fragrance and the effect that they gained after using soap. So the soap consumption went higher, and everyone started washing their hands every now and then after many activities that they were doing. So the hygiene improved, and the percentage of people that were falling sick also reduced. So because they were feeling it very satisfying, like when you rub a soap, you feel very satisfying and you get that good feeling. So that is why if you make any habit satisfying, it is sure that you will do it again and again. And once you start doing it again and again, so automatically it will come into your life. Now, so these were the things that are highlighted in this book, and I would really recommend this book. It's a great book, and I have personally started one or two habits following the laws that has been given. The first law was make it obvious, make it easy, make it attractive, and make it satisfying. So these were the 4 laws, and please go and have your habit scorecard written, and so that the time that you spend in watching this video is effectively utilized in changing 1 or 2 of your habits. And when you start with 1, you can automatically switch to 2nd, 3rd, and then 4th, and going on. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I promise to bring more such insights that I find in the books and the articles that I read, and let's make a big difference. Dhanyavad.